Hey friends, thank you for tuning in. Today I will walk you through some of the processes that I used to come up with this track. It's called Kitchen Music, and it is inspired by the awesome pixel art of Tofu Pixels. I totally recommend you go to this person's Instagram page and check out their awesome pixel art. Super cool and inspiring work. My name is Carlos Rios, and I am the founder of Pixels to Music. I'm here to help you become a successful, highly skilled, and knowledgeable video game composer. So the idea for this track became complete when I found this preset called Metal X Mode, the K1V digital synth. The sound kind of made me think about the cooking sounds from Breath of the Wild. And so I just thought it was a perfect fit for a kitchen music track. So I'm also using a couple of different presets from K1B to do the percussion elements. I especially love the snare sound, probably because it sounds kind of like a steam engine and it just goes well with the image. The bass is a combination of, yet again, a K1V preset, but I combine it with a triangle wave to give it a bit more of an 8-bit chiptune vibe. The first melody is played by a marimba preset using the ChipSynth MD plugin, which this is an awesome FM synthesizer that emulates the sound chip from the original Sega Genesis Mega Drive console. I know, super nerdy, but it's so cool and totally, even for just this one sound in this track, it just makes a huge difference. Now the second melodic line is played by just a pulse wave, and for this I'm using the Magical 8-bit Plug 2 instrument, which is excellent just for creating 8-bit music. So I added a bit of delay too, just to give it a little bit more body and help it blend in the mix a little bit better. I also have a square wave for the return of the main melody towards the end of the loop. Now, I'm not completely sold on the idea of having this particular sound in the track, but I really wanted to have a kettle whistle serve as a transitional sound. You know, it's the razor from section to section. I just thought of it, and I'm like, it's in the little pixel image, and I was like, it has to happen at some point. So, I'm not sold out with the overall effect it has on the track. It was hard to make it blend in. I mixed it in with a noise eraser and used a bit of bit crusher in the whistle just to make it sound a little bit more distorted, and so that it sits better on the mix. Now, a very important part of the process of writing music is developing a harmonic language. As a composer, you want to develop a harmonic language. And part of the way you do that is by, just writing music and coming up with chord progressions. But part of the danger of developing a harmonic language is that you might limit yourself creatively a little too much. And then your music starts sounding the same, your chord progressions just start sounding a little too repetitive. And it can be kind of frustrating, right? Because you're trying to be creative, and it's like, why is all my music sounding the same? So this is why I developed this guide for generating new and fresh chord progressions. And if you're like me and you refuse to use MIDI packs, this might be a good fit for you. The PDF contains my go-to strategies. There's 4 of them for coming up with chord progressions when I'm feeling stuck or like I'm being too repetitive. It is completely free, and you can access it by clicking the link in the description. Now, in terms of structure, this track, there's not a whole lot of variation. During the opening section, I mostly just wanted to highlight all of my quote-unquote chiptune kitchen sounds. Then I have this call and response idea that plays between the first melody and the second melody throughout the track, really, and then there's just variations on the instrumentation in between so that it sounds different every repetition, and it's not just A, B, A, B, so it's more like A, B, A prime, B prime kind of thing. So at the very end, I tag the first melody once more, and the main contrasting element here is the soft marimba sound that I introduce for the first time here. Alright friends, that is all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by becoming a subscriber and hitting that notification bell. Again, thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you next time. Bye.